Hey guys, it's Mr. Namcraft. What's going on? Welcome to this is the Starcraft English comment. We'll be back with ASL S19. This is prelims day 2. We're going to be having group 6 matches. Now this is going to be the finals played between a movie, a very old and accomplished in the old days Protoss player versus Skey or Skey or Sky. I don't know what is this. This is like a Nordic kind of name. You know, it's like the ice cream Häagen-Dazs, or like the IKEA, or whatever are those Nordic names that they make up just so that it sounds very Nordic. Skey sounds very Norwegian, to be honest. So I don't know if he's got his inspiration from the Nordic countries, from the Vikings and whatnot. But anyways, top Nexus coming down from Mr. Movie here, and it looks like it's gonna go well because Skey probably gonna go for cross map scouting after this, as is often done by most Terran players on this map. By the way, this map is Radeon, but looks like he's gonna be scouting straight. He's going very classical. He's going very classical towards the top. No, my God, he plays right into the hand of Movie the man, and Movie man, and wow, yeah. When this SCV doesn't reveal his another question is this, right? Because Movie actually doesn't know if the SCV will see him, because even if SCV sees the Nexus, the SCV has a larger range than the Nexus. He can actually pull back or try to get on the ramp without probes getting transferred already. So anyways, now Skey is gonna be in some serious trouble. Double gateway coming up. If I was his if I was Movie, I wouldn't even make a Zealot, man. There's no need to make a Zealot. I mean, this is what I do also. Sometimes I just don't make Zealots. Even I went for top Nexus. The probe will try to get on high ground. He will see there's a factory, and he will see the vulture first, which means he needs to make a wall. He makes a wall right now, and he may also need to pull back his probes when the vulture arrives. The command center goes down, but Skey is gonna have to accept the fact that he's behind. He's behind economically. Zealot is here. The Zealot is gonna try to at least deter the SCV from getting on high ground. I wonder, is it ever possible, feasible economically to, instead of pulling the probe back, make a wall in front of your door? Like a gateway, and then a temporary pylon, and that way the vulture cannot get through, and then just hang out, or maybe keep the Zealot and in front, instead of having the actual the actual wall. The Zealot is your wall. But anyways, yeah, one probe's gonna fall, one probe dead already. The Dragoon's gonna come down, but the SCV blocking is very nice. One more probe will fall. But now, there's one more probe will die. One more probe, 3 probes is not a bad idea. Dragoon's gonna start to move directly to his enemy space now, and so we need to have a bunker so the game will stabilize. But Movie is miles and leagues ahead already. He can take a 3rd Nexus right now. He can go into Dark Templar drops. He can go into Reavers. He can do a lot of things. This Vulture is very ambitious. He's running back and he's hoping to catch his enemy off guard. Because you need to do something when you're so behind in this economically speaking. So this is what he's gonna try to do. He also needs to deter the enemy from expanding. If Movie can go for quick expansion without any kind of problem, then he's seeing some serious struggles, I think. Let's see, the Dragoon is sending itself back. I'm not sure. It's gonna be going for Robo. Yeah, that's gonna be Robo. It's gonna be very robotic here. And the Vulture is gonna finally check out the 230 position. I think there's a Dragoon there. The Vulture has been damaged. It will die. Oh, very good pullback. Very good pullback. And he placed a mine. But he cannot stop that Nexus from going up. So while the Movie is in some nice, comfortable position, just go for Nexus right now. If I was playing as Movie, sometimes I would, when I see that the enemy has scouted me late, and the initial Vulture harassment did not go well, I just cancel the range upgrade and immediately go for Nexus. And make the range upgrade again. Of course, sometimes Gen player comes out and busts me, and that's a different story. But there's a lot of trade-off in these kind of scenarios. Of course, I'm not a good player by any means, but a lot of mind games is what I'm trying to get at. But anyways, gonna be having Movie coming out now. He's being very safe because he goes for Robo first. And he goes for double gateway. He will plant some pylon just to make sure that he's not completely, newbie here. But he will be making some observatories. He's covering his areas to make sure there's no Vulture run by. The Vulture will possibly need to check the 12 o'clock position. He's gonna try to go through it. There's nothing to go through. He's gonna try to go towards somewhere else. On the other side of the map, we're gonna be having a small push, man. This is not a light. This is not an easy thing to take at all. This push could do some damage if executed perfectly, but double Dragoons, double Gateway Dragoon production with Observatory is okay. I think it's okay to stop this. but it's all come down to execution. It looks like 2 tanks, 5 vultures, 4 marine, if not more later, and just reinforcing with a lot of vultures coming out is going to be something that we want to see here. Observers need to come out, and observers did indeed come out right now. We're seeing the first observer start to move across the map. This observer need to spot something. If he doesn't spot the forces moving around, he's going to be in some serious trouble. We're seeing more gateway coming through. Do we have a reverse? No, it's going to be just massive observers. The observer's completely in a wrong location. He's not seeing anything that is unusual, man. He needs to go back, but there's going to be a second observer, I think, coming at some point. Anyways, warship with speed start to move across the map. Only 2 dragoons in the front line, though. Is it going to be enough? The dragoons will need to react perfectly. Reaction, reflex is the key here. Dragoons are pulling back. Did the probes get transferred? I don't know. He's attacking these forces, but he needs to pay attention to the front. There's a second observer, though. What about the main base? There's something blocking, I hope. There are some forces blocking. These forces gonna lay some mines. Zelle did come out to do some body blocking. Observers have seen those forces, so it looks like Skey is in some serious trouble. Need to pull back the dragoons and save themselves, I think, because the reinforcement coming from the production facility will just keep on going. But we will have the siege precision now. Dragoon's gonna try to come out. He will get at least 1 tank. We go for the mine drag. 1 tank now. Dragoons are not moving forward. Are you doing a freaking Bisu versus pianist or what? Move the dragoons forward. He is not moving. He's gonna just let his enemy destroy his pylons and so forth. That is fine. But hey, he should have a shuttle at some point now to complement this. And what is the SCV could need to make some supply depot. He needs to actually have more SCV, not just 1. That dragoon's gonna just try to destroy that nexus, excuse me, that bunker. And more SCV's gonna come out now, and marines are getting ready to go inside. That vulture is completely out of position, would lose itself, but the pylon has fallen. The observatory is fallen, but how many more dragoons is gonna wait for all of that to die out? Need to make something else that the observatory is gonna finish now, and then the dragoons need to go for the huge attack. Huge attack! It's now or never. Go for it, baby. Do it now. What is he doing? He's waiting for the shadow. Why is he waiting for the shadow? You have like 17 dragoon versus 2 tanks. You can easily do it. But okay, he will load up some Zelle. He will try to go from the back, possibly. Now there are only 2 tanks, not more. There are only 2 tanks. There might be more later, but he's being very perfectionist here. He's gonna drop some Zelle on, and that's gonna be a nice explosion that kills the tank. The tank is still not net yet, but yeah, the first tank fall, the second tank will fall, so this bus is completely busted back on its tail here. The bunker is buying a lot of time, which is nice. But you know, during this time, not a lot of mining activities at all for YSC, so that it's not YSC, it's not movie, so that is going to be an issue. But all these, you know, this what is it? Fortifications are destroyed. The probes are trying to run away. That pylon's going to get destroyed. The goods coming out here to clear. And you know what? Not YSC. I'm saying YSC. We just need to double expand. We need to double expand. He took a long time to clear that fortification. That was so easy. That was a piece of cake. Only 2 tanks, and he's got like 15 dragoons. I could easily bust that myself with 1 hand. It's just a move. But anyways, probes will get retransferred and the game will go on from here. But the question is, what about tech? During this entire time, did Movie had the chance to tech up, or we're just sitting there like a duck doing nothing? It's a big question, but he's gonna start to come out and start to clear some forces and get ready to expand. He's got massive dragoons, which is a nice thing, but what is next? He's gonna expand himself. That's fine. And I mean, he's allowing Skey or Sky or Skays to get back here, and that is really Skey, man. That is not really kosher at all. We're gonna be having just a lot of production. Okay, he's gonna be going for arbiters. He's a freaking goddamn playing like 2005. Who plays arbiters anymore? It's so hard and so easy to counter. But anyways, yeah, next is coming up, so I guess Movie is a very classic. He's like one of those guys who just like only the traditional position, right? Whereas all of us like different position. Not talking about that position, guys. I'm talking about like positions in the companies. By the way, back to this game. What is happening? There's gonna be some walling here. Some dragoons coming out to bust this front door, clear the mines. Very good. It's gotta be very careful. There's gonna be a mining split. There's a doctor getting mixed in as well. The dragoons don't really care. Just walk, trample over the mines. Like, you know, it's like they're walking in a garden. They don't really care about the flowers, and the mines are the flowers. What is happening here? A single doctor coming out to destroy the supply depot. The SCV, the second SCV is doing some splash damage on the supply depot, but he's gonna back up now. Supply-wise, Movie's leading by just 10 supply because he's playing a classical game of Starcraft. Dragoons observers. Who plays a game of Starcraft with just Dragoons and observers, man? This is like Breach. I mean, Breach doesn't even do that. He goes to Zealots. This man, he goes Dragoons and Observer. Mass Dragoons, Mass Observers. That's it, nothing else. And he's gonna transfer some probes. I guess oh my god, this is so 2005 and the probes getting stuck as well. I mean, of course the Obelisk is nice. And on this map, Radeon, you have these dark areas where you can exploit things, so that is surely not a bad idea to play. By the way, while the game is going on, let me just check my YouTube channel, because I am looking for some hold on here. Alright, there's gonna be some mine explosion on the screen. I was not able to see that, but I'm back, kinda, not really. Because I need to also release the previous video that was uploaded on this channel, so just keep that in mind. Alright, a lot of forces coming out for Movie. He's got easily 30 supply more than his enemy. If Movie wins here, then it just proved that, you know, this game would never become famous with the youngsters, because we have here the embodiment of old, right, and the synthesis or the embellification of new. This is the new generation, the Skey guy, and the Movie, who's very old. Movie is something like 41 years old, I believe. I'm not so sure how old he is, but he's very anyways, 170 supply, 148. Take another base, man. Take another base. You cannot win with just, I mean, you cannot win like this. Impossible to win. Take another base and just pray to God you don't waste all of your army throwing in siege positions. Alright, very nice. Obelisk coming through. I'm sure they all have stasis and whatnot, but you need to go for another base now. It's gonna be a drop, just to keep things in perspective. Alright, so he's scanning just to check the 230 position for any kind of openings. And Movie is hanging out there doing a lot of nice stuff, but Skey is playing the right meta. He's playing the right game. Nice attack. Is it gonna be able to working or not? Looks like the observer's taking some nice shot here. There's a lot of Dragoons getting stuck behind the entry bay. Nice money power. Goddamn stasis. That was what I paid for. You know, when I researched it, this is what I expect to get, man. Just like when you go for internet connection, when you buy an internet, you expect some level of quality, and this is precisely the level of quality you expect. But he just completely misused that high quality stasis. He got nothing done, and if Movie gets eliminated from this game, I just don't feel like, you know, it's something. But anyways, where's this guy's gonna try to go? He's gonna try to lay. He's gonna go behind it. Behind, there's an opening on the other side of the map, and there's gonna be a tank. The probes are not reacting at all. Now they react, they go there, but the cannon's gonna get destroyed. Roach is gonna run into the area. These roaches at least are kind of, you know, cornered though, so that's that. The tank's gonna get wiped out, so that drop was a little bit worse than it actually could be. The drop should get destroyed though, so the game would reset. And Movie is behind by 17 supply. The enemy is pushing. He's lost his stasis, doing nothing. His army is in the wrong location, wrong time, wrong place. Whereas Skey is everywhere, every time, and all at once. Whatever was the name of that Hong Kong movie that was very nice that I watched a few years ago. Anyways, this attack is looking very strong, and I fear for Movie. I mean, he's got such a good start. North Nexus not getting discovered. Are you insane? That was such a good start. You could just, anyone could just play it like blindfolded, including players like Shadow, but you cannot do it. What are you? Are you worse than Shadow? Anyways, these tanks gonna start to get to the high ground. Not +2 weapons, a +1 number. The 6 o'clock is it with them. He finally realized got some forces here. He might go for forward recall. That might be something because the number of Goliaths are very low, guys. There are very few Goliaths in the group. These tanks are gonna start to shell. But the next wave of forces coming from Movie is gonna decide the fate of the battle. That cannon's gonna fall now. The tank's gonna be within reach of the probes. What is he doing? He's trying to go for the counter-attack or what? The probe needs to run away. You need to go and hide. And we might have forces coming through it. Cut his army, the enemy from, you know, right in the middle here, which is not a bad idea. There's no tanks here. Just, you know, some supply depots. And those are going to get trapped from the other side. And look at this guy. Some forces not being used at all in this area. As the Dragoons get eaten up, he's just here just busting up supply depots. Whereas he could be somewhere else. doing more important things. And now we have the attack in the middle of the map, and just as he does that, Skey returns to the rest of his forces. Zelle walking blindly through the middle area, which is fine. Dragoons need to do the moving shot, man, not just completely moving into the siege position. And now these tanks really need to, oh my god, attack the 2 tanks on the high ground and save your base. The Nexus has been destroyed already, so unfortunate. And the Nexus is gonna get constructed as well. I mean, you cannot play. Where are your arbiters? You had arbiters, where are they? You had, okay, there's gonna be a recall somewhere. Look at the minimap. There's gonna be a huge recall. Huge recall gonna turn the game around. Oh my god, double up. They're going inside the main base. Current commentator, wake up and show us the recall. Show us the recall. Show us the recall. What a beauty recall that was. And destroying the oh my god, he even loses the arbiter. Are you freaking noob? That was so easy to destroy one single turret with the rest of your dragoons and Zelle. He loses the arbiters, and now the second recall. The second recall is gonna turn the game on the run. He's got no pulse. It's gonna turn some Zelle on the run. There's gonna be a huge base raid. It's a base raid, guys. They're walking through every goddamn thing. He needs to make Dark Templars now. He needs to destroy what is the scanners and okay, no, he cannot make any more Dark Templars because there's a science vessel here. He will lose his base for sure. There's gonna be a base trade. The SCVs are running away, but they cannot run anywhere else. Zealot's gonna get mixed up with the SCVs, so there'll be a lot of splash damage getting involved. Tanks are destroying this base now, and now Movie will be down to 0 mining bases. SCV exploding like popcorn. That was ridiculous. This game is hilarious to watch, not because it's good, but because it's so funny. I guess the factory will fall. We need to snipe the science vessel. It's gonna go for the recall. What is this? Oh my god, Movie man! You are so out of the world. This is the smallest recall in the world I've ever seen. 5 dragoons, but it's better than nothing. And this base is gonna get saved. And Movie, what is gonna try to do here? He loses everything. He's supposed to attack the tanks. I mean, yeah. I guess the excitement will end now. There's nothing else to watch. The dragoons are getting glitched up together. This is worse than paintings done by ChatGPT, but we gotta live with that. And so I guess the first game is gonna go to Skey. So the Neo has defeated okay, this is an opening out here. It's gonna, oh my god, executing every single probes. And now there's 4 base Terran versus 1 base Protoss. And SCV X's probes attacking the tank. He's gonna recall one more, but where's his probes? Where his bases? Where's he gonna try to go? 61 supply for the Movie and 106 for Skey or Ski or Sky. That is a cherry on the cake. That is horse crap on top of the trash can. Thanks for watching. Let's move to the second episode. Bye bye. Buy me coffee.